Check, check. Everything working. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. If you guys watching in the future on YouTube, welcome YouTube. Yeah, we're just gonna do another chill stream today. Usually I just stream on CVC, but up early on the weekend, so rise and grind. Gonna do some live arena. Gonna do some of my dailies. Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. So I'm just gonna do some dailies here, grinding away, grinding my alt as well. Yeah, it's a lot of grinding, especially when you don't got too much time to do stuff. So we gotta do some live arena here today, and then some tag team, and then yeah. How's everyone doing today? Hello, good morning, Sweden. Good morning. What's up, noob? What's up, Kenneth? What's up, testicles? What's up, Bert? Morning, guys. Early for me. Um, 5 a.m. right now. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, we gotta do some dailies, and then we'll jump into some live arena. Hello from India. Hello. All around the world. Nice. One rate short, and I don't remember missing any event rare. I think I ate one. Oh my god. You know, I feel like I've ate fusion rares in the past, but somehow I still managed to finish. I missed an event this fusion because I was on vacation. I totally miscalculated the timing, or I was like gone the whole day or something. But luckily I got the epic, so I was able to, recover from that mistake. You can still, I mean, you can still pull mystery shards or rares and hope you get, sorry, mystery shards or ancients and hope you get one of the fusion pieces. I mean, it's a pretty big long shot, but you never know, man. Yeah, sorry to hear. Pulled more to a while back and I never really used him. Would you suggest using building him? I have one on both my accounts. Some people like him, some people don't. But I use him for against basically like AOE damage dealers in arena. If you don't need him for arena, then I wouldn't really bother too much. Um, what's the news on Fabian's soul? So far, no news. Nothing I can really say that I know. Um, can you help me with my Hydra if I tell you my comp? I mean, that's gonna be hard to do on stream, but if it's something easy, maybe I can help. Oh, Freya's passive. Oh, that's great. Now I'm locked out. You're enjoying Fabian? Yeah, I was running into him a little bit more today, and I can tell you that he's a bit of a pain to deal with. So I'm glad that he's good, as advertised or basically as I suggested, but not fun to play against him, as was expected. To be honest, as expected. Okay, ah, not fair. He's got 3 damage dealers. Hey JD, what's up, man? Good morning, JD. Got 3 revivers. Three revivers and Armands. Yikes. Where's the Titan event leaks? No Titan event leaks, my friend. literally nothing. We have that champ training tournament, and that extends into next week. So literally nothing happening. It looks like, yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be like just a singular event for the soul. I mean, that could be a good thing, right? Some people like the singular event versus the Titan event. Um, maybe like personally, I think they make more money off like a Titan event because multiple there's multiple like shard tournaments, shard events, right? Whereas like a single one might not be I don't know, it might not be as difficult or resource intensive, I guess. I don't know. We will see. All right. When did community week stuff start? I assume after the fusion, so I assume probably next week, but not too sure. You're on the cat and ninja, Rector Draft, Brogni, and Ugo. I don't have a champ with Hex, and I tried using Visix, but it did poorly. I mean, Visix is great. Visix is kind of what you need for that team too. You need decreased speed and Hex. You could try a Curse set from Ice Golem. You think Lockout is the new meta? I mean, Lockout's never really left, and Lockout was getting out of the meta because since Mythicals, this was happening in 2000 and 2023, right? When Mythicals were introduced. Um, Lockout is already becoming a little bit less good. Yeah, I mean, Fabian's great, but I don't think he's gonna like shake a lot of things up. You know what I mean? Like, he's good. He gives people a more accessible option, which is great, and all that. But Fabian in Supersonic. Yeah, I guess depends where you want to use him. Hey, MTG Jedi, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? Good morning. What's good? Not much. Doing our daily grind. Then we'll hop into some live arena, do some of that. How you doing, man? How's the Sunday going? Sunday morning. Hope to do a soul chase for the boosted event next week. That's hard. I mean, people would pull regardless of an event. So I think they don't need to put it, and people would still yeah, participate. And Lamasti might not have gear on. My Fabian's in 4-piece stone, 4-piece pinpoint. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard good. Yeah, I think that's probably what I would build him with. Um I know I tried, but it didn't work. Who can I put curse set on? Physics. Well, um, yeah, Visix with curse set would be really good. She can be your provoker. She can be your, hex champion. Yeah, anybody with AOE attacks. So Visix has two. So ideally, an A1 AOE attacker. What are your thoughts on High Keeper Prisma? I think he's pretty good. I don't have him, and I never play tested him, but just based on the kit, his kit looks good. And also his passive looks good too. Like it's a passive effect that's pretty strong. It's not 100% chance, unfortunately, which probably makes it less desirable. But um, yeah, his kit looks good. He brings damage. He brings a revive. He has a cool passive. I'm not too sure where you would use him. Maybe Hydra, maybe PvP, I guess. Put a curse set on R-Tac since all his attacks are AoE. Yeah, I mean that works too. Um, if you have to use R-Tac for Hydra, R-Tacs, you're just gonna use them for HP burn, and then yeah, putting Hex set on him is fine. Yeah. What strat you like in live arena right now? I mean, I'm pretty low in live arena. I missed the first week because I was on vacation. I just kind of play, man. I just kind of see what goes on. I mean, with the draft and stuff. But honestly, like I have, I don't have any I don't have any mythicals that I really use. Like I have Mikage kind of geared, but I don't really use her for live arena. Like I have Carnage. She's not geared out. Carnage probably next person for me to gear out and use. He's not booked out or anything like that. But I basically just use like my best geared champions, and mostly they're generalists. I just substitute out like my DPS. Did I really lose this? Hold on, I think my Lamasu has no gear. Oh, my Magnar has no gear. God damn it. I was like, what? He has the lethal set. 7 crit rate. Uh, sorry guys. Yep, Lamasu does not have any gear. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All this like preset stuff, just like moving around stuff. Forgot who has what. All right, let's try again. How are you liking Live Arena, Jedi? Or what seasonal points are you at? Actually, that's a better question. Because like if you don't play much seasonal arena, you probably are just crushing the opponents, right? I can do Skull Crown. Does her double hit make it more likely to land the hex? Skull Crown's not going to be very good in Skull not going to be very good in Hydra. I mean, if you really like are just focusing on Hydra, Visix is amazing. So there's no reason not to use Visix and then use Skull Crown. So yeah, I would highly recommend using Visix instead of Skull Crown. YouTube only stream. Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I do have, I'm a partner Twitch streamer, but I just don't do Twitch anymore. Not sure why. I never really was going to stream more often, but on the weekends I wake up pretty early, like it's 5 a.m. right now. So I figured since we're gonna do live arena, I might as well just stream it and just hang out with the crew. What's up, homies? How much accuracy for Iron Twins? 15. Um, forget 475, 500, somewhere around there. We can check out our trusty stages tool at hellhades.com. One of the most useful tools there is. And yeah, we can have a quick look at the Iron Twins level 15 accuracy requirement. And it is going to be 375. That is how much you will need to land, what, 95% or something? 96%? Yeah, yeah, JD. I mean, like on a regular day, I'm up about 4 a.m. On the weekend, I slept early yesterday, so I didn't have time to do my dailies. So I woke up early to do my dailies, and then obviously catch the live arena, start time. But yeah, on a regular workday, I wake up at like 4 a.m. Gives me enough time to spend a little bit on the account, do some content if needed, and then get ready to work, all that stuff. Yeah, I have a this is not my full-time job, so I actually have a full-time job. Stagnite 503, yep. Yeah. That means he's usable in like many areas, I guess. But for Iron Twins 375, that's what it says on the stage tool. Newish return for your play player here. Your video has been great and quality inspiration. Thanks, man. Appreciate that very much. Just like to make a quick comment. I really enjoy your vids. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning, Mr. Park. I heard you were in Canadian West. Whereabouts are you? You're in Calgary. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so BC. So hello, Calgary. Are you Filipino? No, I'm not. Hey, I got my Kage 275 speed, 460 accuracy, 68 HP, 3K relentless and feral. Don't have stone skin yet. How would you rate those stats? Um, I mean, there's a is he she's probably too slow. She's probably too slow, but it honestly depends what you want to do. Like, are you saying like how well those stats for like PvE or PvP? I imagine Relentless Pharaoh works pretty good against like Hydra and stuff like that. Um, Actually, maybe not. Pharaoh, what is it? Four-piece Pharaoh, right? Four-piece Pharaoh, that means you have the immunity buff. So you're probably using it for arena. It's a little bit slow, but it depends on what tier you're in. Um, you don't need relentless. Maybe just go stone skin, or maybe just go full speed. Like I've had success using both types of builds for her. Um, Thanks, Robert. Hey, Spartan, what's up, man? MTG finished acquiring Plarium early February. How long before we see changes in raid philosophies, if any? What? I didn't know MTG Jedi bought Plarium. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know all about Plarium being sold. They were being sold like sometime last year, like November or something. But they hinted that back in the summer. I remember I mentioned that on a video. And then they finally did it sometime in the winter, or not winter, maybe the fall. But they said that the handover won't happen until at maybe the end of Q1, so the end of March or April. I think end of March. Then they'll do the handover. At which case, I don't see like big changes happening because like it doesn't make sense for a company to buy a company and then just like buy a successful money making machine like Raid and then make drastic sweeping changes. Like to me, it doesn't make too much sense. Um, so I think it's gonna be slow. I think the changes that we'll see will be slow. To be honest, maybe even like 6 months, maybe a year. Maybe MTG wants to feel it out. Feel out the business, see what see what it's doing, see how it's doing, trajectory and stuff like that, and then come in with ideas and whatever. Um, but I think MTG buying it, they are buying it for more for like knowledge. So I don't see them sticking their nose too much in raid and being like, "Hey, do this, do this, do this." But I think they bought it more so to learn some of the monetization stuff, maybe, and then incorporate it into like other things, right? Because raid seems like slightly different for them. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a slow transition, but so it's going to be business as usual for the players. Um, yeah, that's what I think. So happy for Fabian first lockout. I'm glad, man. I'm glad people listened and went for Fabian. Because I know some people were giving me flack for hyping up a champion, like overhyping it, shilling out, and like all that stuff. I'm like, yo, man, like this champion's legitimately good. What's wrong with you guys? It's a fusion. It's legitimately good. Why are you passing this? Like if you were passing it because you don't have time, you don't have resources, whatever. That's legitimate. Then you would pass any fusion, right? But if you had a choice, why would you pass this champion? Like I've heard people say, I have Crixia, I don't need this guy. I'm like, okay, you have three Crixias? Like, you have three Crixias. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. What if somebody picks your Crixia? Then what happens, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a fusion. He's a fusion. If you can do it, I think he's worth it, man. Like, anyways. Um, Uh, what's the most important question? Sorry. Most important question. Are you going to pull soul stones? Yes, I will be pulling soul stones. Uh, Yeah, like my relentless stone skin Mikage is 360, and that's probably on the slow. I'm afraid Plarium might run 5-star soul for first place. That would be pretty nasty. I heard that some people were talking about a soul chase and then first place for Fabian's soul. I think that's pretty nasty. I don't know. That would be not fun. That would be that would be mean. I would think. No, don't you think? That would be kind of mean. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I hope not. I hope not. Dude, man, look what I'm working with here. Like these Centrano stages. Like I have to like literally like put my nose in here and like do things properly. Like I hate this part. Like look at what I'm working with. I have Alsgore. Maybe that'll work, but Centranos take so much time. 78? Yeah, that's kind of bad. I need you to do better than that. Hey Grim, what's up, man? Who's your max first free to play player, Haikatoon or Vergus for PBE? Depends. I think Haikatoon gets a speed boost when you 60 her. Um, Vergus has ally protection, right? So if you use ally protection, he needs to have some stats to take the damage. Um, I don't know. I don't like either of them, to be honest. To 60 right away, like maybe if you don't have maybe you don't have a really good choice, maybe hold on to the resources because Haikatoon can work as a 50, because then you just use her as a speed boost and the speed lead, right, in arena. These days, Carnage has become more popular. Yeah, I see Carnage a lot, a lot. I don't know if it's because people. I don't know if it's because people are getting him more, or is because like people are making more videos, maybe like highlighting him. MTG take control in April, I think. Yeah, they said Q1, so or after Q1 or end of Q1 or something. So, hang on a stream. Are you Philo? No, I'm not Philo. Bra Arbiter in the thumbnail is thick. I like that thumbnail. No, man, El Hain. It's all about El Hain. It's not about Arbiter. Look at El Hain's big flowing hair, guys. How are you guys not attracted to that big flowing hair? Like that picture looks awesome. Um, I will. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm missing. Arbiter's 348. New owner doesn't mean big changes. My guess is MTG will let Plarium do his business as usual. Yep, I think so too. What was your favorite type of booze back in the day? I drink a lot of whiskey. Like in my 30s, I drank a lot of whiskey. Lately, I've been like kind of dialing it back, mainly because I just don't have time to. And like sometimes I you need your wits, so you can't be drunk all the time or whatever. You've been using Odin a lot in live arena. What speed and gear do you recommend for Gold 1, Gold 2? I mean, Odin, you can definitely warrant being your fastest champion, right? Because then if you get him out right away, then he can stun and stuff. Um, or you can build him as your second fastest champion and then connect with your booster. So have your booster be the fastest. You want him with some accuracy, and then you also want him to do some damage. So he needs to be crit rate high, as 100% crit rate. My fastest CV is 368. Takes a while to get 400. People are willing to be ripped off. Who are we as a business? I mean, can't get much worse. Who's better for High Duchess or Glaciate? Glaciate, I think, is better. He brings 4 buffs instead of 3. And he's offensive, which is good too. Customer's always right. Slightly regret finishing the Fabian Fusion yesterday. Could have had a bunch of champ training points today. Yeah, that's what I did today. I basically waited for the sorry, I basically waited for some of the pieces. So I have all the pieces here today. We're still leveling up, 2 of them or whatever. But yeah, like I'm gonna save the fusion for CVC. So we still have time. 3 days, 11 hours. it should land it. I think you have 11 hours left during CBC to fuse him, so I get some easy points. Um, what's up, Romero? Chill LA battles. I'm just chill, man. Like I don't care if we win or lose, just kind of like going through going through the motions almost. Rock bottom for Plarium, there's an abyss. Can't get past that stage as well. I've done it before. I've beaten S8. It just takes some time. I don't want to do it on stream. Are you close to Embrius? I am ish, I think. Embrius. 84. I'm at 84. He's gonna be cool. Carnage is nasty for those pesky passives. Okay, good to know. More people learn how to utilize Carnage and gotten higher blessings, I guess. Yeah, that's my big problem too. I don't have a good blessing. I only have a 1 star for him. Except from day one, Carnage is top tier for PvP. Nice. So you don't think Soul Stones would be a component of Fabian's Soul event? No, I don't think so. Like that would be pretty restrictive. And for a community anniversary champion, it would be surprising if they had like a soulstone chase for his soul. Like that would be really surprising. I'd be really surprised and frankly kind of upset for everybody. Especially like a first place winner for the soul, I'd be like shaking my head. Honestly, I thought this champion chase, um like for example, this champion chase, I basically avoided this champion chase because I set up my fusion this way because I got the epic and all that stuff. So I just decided not to do this at all. I'm surprised that they didn't put like a 5 star soul here for Khan. You know what I mean? Or something else more enticing. Because like it's you know it's a 2x boost for all shards, but you can skip this, right? You can skip this event, and it's just a 2x boost. Like 2x boost will come anytime. It's you know what I mean? Like they didn't make it like enticing enough for some people, I think. I don't know. That's just me. For me, I'm not like enticed to pull at all. So um yeah, I need to build my Carnage up. Like I put some gear on him, but then I realized like he didn't have books. Like I did his blessings or I did his masteries already like long time ago, but I didn't book him out. So I'm probably waiting for like PR CBC to like book him out. Like I haven't the only book I put into mythical is Mikage. And it took me a while to fully book her out. Like I ran her like semi booked out for a long time. And then I just held on to all the mythical books so far. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna pull like multiple mythicals and then I'll need all these books. But pulled Vulcanin and Whirlim recently and learning to build Vulcanin. Any thoughts or tests on him? Cannot find much video on him on YouTube. There's a couple of videos on him. I mean, he's a damage dealer. You probably want him in Stone Skin if you're doing arena. Whirlim is gonna get buffed, so that's pretty cool. You can hold on to him. Missed the fusion by 2 rares. Oh no. Mystery shards, ancient shards. How'd you build Lydia to be useful for both Hydra and dungeons? 9 piece protection set. Then you don't really need to change her out of stuff. You could go 9 piece feral set. I don't have feral stuff or enough feral stuff to make a 9 piece, I think. Yeah, I'm missing the amulet. It's so annoying. Yeah, 9 piece feral works, and then 9 piece protection would work. Otherwise, you could use hex set, shield set. Um, Hex set would work fine. You can use that for PvP and PvE as well. Since I was only able to summon the 3 epics, am I sunk on the fusion? You can try to pull for the epic, but the epic is a void epic, so it's not easy, right? Like you can pull for the epic, it's 16% for 1 epic. I don't know how many epics there are in the game. There's probably like 200, maybe not, maybe 100 epics. So I don't know. Pretty sunk. Pretty sunk. 2 big risks. You wouldn't know your free play status if you drank whiskey and played. Yeah, I mean, I don't have my like I don't think I have my credit card hooked up to my Plarium's Play, so I can't even make like a purchase. And you know, like if I wanted to purchase something, it takes me like off the game. Did you notice that? Like if I wanted to purchase something, it takes me out of the game into a web browser. And like if I was like inebriated, that would probably wake me up, right? I'd be like, "Hey, we're leaving the game. We're going to a, going to a website. You gotta be careful, right?" um, so that kind of wakes you up and stops you a little bit. Live arena here. What are we doing? We can do. I did my quest. I guess we can do this. Do one fight. What's up, Buggy? This 2x. Post Supreme Aethel. Does she have any uses or Vault Keeper? I would not invest in Supreme Aethel. No. This 2x event couldn't get any worse for me. I got a Sacred from Clan Boss Day. I pulled it and got Dracul the Gaunt. Someone should just take me away. Well, maybe one day he'll be your faction guardian. I mean, getting a legendary is fine, right? Unless you burn like a big mercy on it. But do you go for 2x boost or you save and chase? We need the soulstone for Fabian. Do you go for the 2x boost or will you save? I'm not gonna save. I'm not gonna save. I pull for the best chance to get high souls because it takes me forever to build souls. So getting high blessings is pretty important. So for me, it's if I pull a high soul for a good champion that I use, that's basically better than getting getting a legendary. Like it's better than getting any random legendary. It might be better than getting most legendaries, to be honest. So mythical relic material 50% win rate is fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to jam as much LA in, but I'm like I said, I missed the first week, so I'm probably not going to be able to get all of it. My goal is probably to get the legendary mats. And obviously the battles will get harder and harder as the month progresses. So right now, like I have a pretty good win rate. Like my win rate's in the high 70s. But obviously I can't expect that to keep happening as I progress. So you have to carry us next CBC after leaving us hanging to dry. That was pretty funny, man. Like I was like on my trip, I'm like, oh no, these guys like they're up against this like massive battle. So if you guys don't know, like I went on vacation for like 2 weeks, and then I told my leader like 2 months ago, and then I was like, hey, I gotta go like on vacation, blah blah. So I don't want to leave you guys. I don't want to leave you guys hanging and do no points while on vacation for CBC or whatever or Hydra or Chimera. So then I was like, okay, I'll just leave the clan, right? And then like, okay. And then the one CBC I left, they were up. I don't know how many points they put up. They put up some ridiculous amount of points because they were up against OBS, I think. I think they're up against OBS. And they end up winning, but man, they had to go like crazy all in. And I've been in this clan for like, I don't know, over a year, and that's never happened since. So I literally like ducked out on the one CVC where they had to go super big. And I was like, yeah, so it's just like timing, bad timing, good timing. Um, I'm glad they won. That's a big part. But yeah, it's kind of funny how that worked out. Don't worry, man. I'm back. We're gonna win this non PR CBC. I guarantee. Can you updated Chris guide? I don't have Chris, so I can't really do it. For me to do it, I have to request the champion and all that. The pain in the ass. Did you get a mythical from Remnants? I never got a single mythical from anything other than the free one. So these are the only mythicals I have. Lady Mikage, Carnage. I have 2 accounts, guys. 2 accounts. And I only have Carnage and Mikage on both. I've never pulled anything from Primal Shards. I never pulled anything from Remnants. I'm at 198 for Mercy for Primal Shards. I'm at 198. So I'm gonna get it. Basically, as soon as I can pull this and probably get it. Like I can pull these 6 or 5. I have 6 here. I have 1 + 5. I can pull these 6 and probably get a mythical. I don't know. I don't know if I maybe not. Maybe I get screwed on Mercy as well. Did you get any mythical from Remnant? Nope. 28 open with 0 mythicals. I don't know, man. I'm probably with you there. Uh, you're literally all stones. This 2x. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably all stones because they got a boost on all of them. So, um, yeah, to me it's fine. I already skipped like the guaranteed champion. Like for con, I basically said like I don't really care about con. I want to preserve my stones for the best chance to pull something impactful. Con is not impactful to me. So now that they have this event, basically if I want to follow through on my plan, this is what I'm going to do and pull it all. So general prize. Any advice for making it for your play? Grind and hoard resources. I mean, you're trying to progress to Ultra Nightmare. After Ultra Nightmare, you're basically just progressing. Progressing your account wherever you can. Stacking shards, doing fusions. Doing events, getting guaranteed, getting champions, souls, whatever you want to focus on, man. Like after Ultra Nightmare, you're doing Doom Tower. After Doom Tower, you're probably doing, you're doing Faction Wars at the same time. After those two, you're probably working on Marius missions. And then you gotta do Hydra, mix Hydra in there. You gotta mix Chimera in there. Um, and then Live Arena. Live Arena would probably be the end, right? So much books because I have no mythicals, man. Mikage? Mikage, I think the only thing that's worth prioritizing for on her is disability. Like I ran with disability books, so I put one book into her on. So the thing with mythicals, you can change the forms and then book. So make sure you guys know that if you guys have mythicals. Like I say that like that's a normal thing. If you guys have mythicals, for all the mythicals that you guys have, make sure you guys are booking in the correct form, right? So for me, I put one book in Mikage, it landed here, and I left it, and she worked perfectly fine. Like you don't need a book in here for 10 damage. You don't need a book in here for 10 damage. The ignore resistance is okay. Um, so basically, her form one requires one book. Her form two is a little bit more. You can book her out a little bit better. Like this stun ability, ignore res is pretty nice. And then this one with the strip is also nice for the ignore res and the cooldown. So I mean, you know, you can put whatever books you want in her, but honestly, she works super good without any books or very minimal books. But yeah. Can UDK still solo Spider Dragon 25? I never made that build myself. I heard that it could, I think in Toxic Gear, but I never tried it myself. When you're drunk, you never know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, true. How did you accumulate so many epic and legendary books? I get a couple books from my content creator perks. So if you guys don't know, I'm a content creator for Plarium, and then I get some rewards every week. Yeah, so that's why my legendary books stack up so much. I don't have enough legendaries to stack up all my books. Um, if you look at but by comparison, my alt account is pretty similar. Uh, Hold on, I'll show you guys uh, my alt account here. Yeah, so this is my alt account. So you see, this is my Buzor account, and in the tavern, I am sitting on 112 legendary books, 31 mythical books, and then 260 epic books. I think I had to burn a bunch of epic books because I was like short on CVC one time, so I had to burn some of them off. But yeah, the resources they just kind of stack up as you get later and later in the game because you just run out of stuff to use it on. To be honest, like I don't pull enough legendaries to use all my stuff, and don't pull enough mythicals to use my stuff. What do you think the next guarantee champ will be, and what type of shard would be? I think they're trying to move away from just traditional guarantee champions like spend shards and get something. I think they're done with that. I don't know. I think they're done with that. They're incorporating it into events, right? So they're doing it like a deck of fate or a hero's path or Titan event. Like they're trying to incorporate into other things. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a normal, guaranteed champion anymore. Like the what was it? The last ancient guarantee we had like a 180 ancient guarantee for Alsgore or something. I don't remember. And the last void guarantee was, oh, actually we had a Annie. We had Annie, I think. Annie was the last void one. Last fall or something. 60 mil? Yeah, that's nasty. You have 70% win rate when I start the season, but now you have 1.1k points. It's super challenging for me because I struggle 6-star versus top accounts. Still win some. Yeah, then at that point you'll be like 50% or something. Tomorrow is all stone. Yeah, I think for me it's gonna be all stone. I might wait a couple days just so I can accumulate more and then do my video. Why you don't collect the primals? Can you benefit from that in any event? Um, I don't see a reason to really collect it, but there's no reason to not collect it. I think I think one of the biggest reasons why you wouldn't collect it is basically like it's a deterrent for you to pull them. So I don't want to be like tempted to pull them. So it's an extra step, right? So for me, so like for example, like I can just click 10 and then accidentally pull 10, right? For these void shards. But for this, I can't click, I can't accidentally pull these. So it's kind of like a safety net for me to have this extra step when I'm ready to pull them. So this is kind of like my own strategy. Because a lot of people ask me why I keep this here, and it's basically just like an extra step. So it prevents me from pulling them like in a rage pull, and it prevents me from accidentally clicking like a 10 pull, like accidentally. Just saying. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's just an extra step that I've kind of implemented or thought about. Um, yeah, make sure you guys like the stream, all that stuff. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're gonna do a little bit more frequent streams and stuff. I usually just stream during CVC. Library is open. Okay, we'll jump into that. Yeah, so like you start stacking Lego books when you don't get good Legos, right? You just don't book out random Legos, right? So you just kind of wait and wait and wait, and then sometimes you just don't get any good books, any good champions for a while. Last void guarantee was last Halloween, yeah. Annie, yeah. Gemnaf. Oh, I went for Gemnaf. So useless. But you pull them and get Galthri, yeah. I only pull these during 2x boosted events. So. Fabian's OP. Oh, really? Like I said, guys. Like I said, guys. Yeah, Fabian's obviously OP. A lot of people are arguing to not go for him. I think that's a mistake. If you can, if you had the resources to go for him, I would, there was no reason not to go for him, I think. Just making sure that I have gear on whoever I need to have. All right, let's go. 495. Currently 75% win rate with 83 victories. See how we do today. Efrak and Eric's from Ancients, are they good? Yeah, I mean you get Eric's for free, so you're gonna have a faction guardian in the future. She's really late though. I forgot how many days it takes. 2 years? I think it takes 2 years to get Eric's. Efrak's fine too. He's fine too. The problem is like Harima really stops him, so you can definitely still use him. He's usable. He's gonna be good in like faction wars and like helping you with like demon quests and all that stuff. But actually, after yesterday's live stream, I did go back and re-gear some of my champions. So um, yeah, let's test them out. See how well they do. Are you finding seasons more fun than general library? I mean, right now, because I'm still pretty low in seasons, still getting a bunch of mismatches. So, winning is always fun. So, yeah. Um, um, I'm gonna run Mikage. Let's try Mikage. I haven't had Mikage in a while. I haven't tried Mikage. Show Mikage Mastery, sure, I will. Serious Note is really worth to save number 2x boosted if you're at 198 pity. No, like you get boosted legendary rates too, right? So not a big deal to me. I can wait. You know, I'm not in a rush to pull a second Mikage and quit the game. You know what I mean? Oh shit! Did I fuck up again? Ah, I fucked up. I fucked up. Too much talking. Too much talking. I just don't like how the pool at the higher levels is small. You face the same people over and over. Yeah, the matchmaking stuff is gonna be challenging, right? Because then, like, their seasonal play is 1 month, which is a short time frame, right? So I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but doesn't look very very good. Uh, I forgot about. Can I sheep Crixia? I don't remember. She's immune to stun, not sheep, right? There we go. Okay, sorry, I forgot just for a second there. Um, this is gonna be challenging. I don't have a damage dealer. Oh man, it's gonna be real challenging. Real challenging here. Uh, okay, so she's locked out. Stun and sheep depends on the form. Oh, I see. Stun and sheep depends on the form. So this is the unsheepable form, I guess. Wait, is this the sleep form? Isn't she immune to like sleep? Sleep. Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. There we go. Sleep. So this form, she can't be sleep. Okay, yeah, yeah. I remember it's like sheep or stun or something. Okay, so now what? She's stunned. Sleep in second form. Sleep in second form. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. Hmm. Like, where am I gonna find the damage to kill this Python? He has two cleansers. He has Crixia and the Python for cleanse. I have, I guess I have three. Okay, I can do this. I have three control champions, right? Um, I can do this. Need to stop him. Of course, the weak hit happened. Okay, got that sleep in. His horse hits like a wet noodle, so it's gonna be whoever DCs first. Oh, did he get a lucky? I think he got a little lucky here. So he's immune to sleep. Couldn't strip this off? Fuck. I couldn't strip this off? Big cleanse. Oh, man. Uh, oops. Okay, stop you. Okay, steal your turn meter. There we go. There we go. Sheep Python sleep with Sifi. Yep, that could do it. But I can't sleep the Crixia, right? Can't sleep the Crixia. Oh, she's in her base form again. That means she's unstunnable. I can't stun her, but I can sleep her. There we go. All right, guys, we're in business. We're in business now. Okay, that'll take out some of her health. Very important. We get a turn back with the. So this form, she can't be stunned. But this form, she can be slept. Oh, weak hit. Crixia doesn't have high resistance like she's supposed to have. Second form, you can't sheep or can't sleep. Can't sheep? Can't sleep? You can't sleep the second form, right? Sheep is still possible because then we did sheep her. I can still steal Term Meter. This Python looks kind of high resist almost. Yeah, kind of like high resist. Like my Mikage is getting resisted. Sleep. This one is stun, so anti-stun, and then he can anti-sheep, sleep. Ugh. Okay. Hmm. No. Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. It's over. There we go. Painful. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for the stream. No, just kidding. This one fight. You won the tickle fight, 8-minute fight. I did that by accident. I picked the supports by accident. So I think I did that yesterday too. Gonna go for the bomber. Could go Torment. Probably gonna ban the rat. All right. Live Fabian showcase. My Fabian fusion is complete. I just didn't fuse him yet. I'm gonna fuse him during CVC. 3 damage dealers. Hmm. You think Fabian will be everywhere eventually? Yeah, similar to Arman's, right? Because people that missed his fusion will sorry, people that missed like the Arman's fusion, um it's similar to Arman's, right? So like when people were doing Arman's, once people got him, he was everywhere. So once people finish Fabian, he'll just be everywhere too. At least that's what I think. Uh, he's gonna strip the stone skin off. Maybe that'll be helpful. Oh, extra hit. All right, GG. Rose for the win. People don't get that Fabian's literally Arman's level. We tried our best. Um, he's not he's not as good. He's not as good. That's the thing. Because he's not as good because fear is not as good as stun. Um, fear is not as good as stun. His A1 is not as good as Arman's is A1. Um, and he doesn't bring a speed or his speed aura is not as big. And I think people were upset about his affinity, right? So like when I was casing him, right? When I was testing him and showcasing him, the biggest problem I had with him was his affinity and how his affinity affects this ability. So he doesn't apply the lockout if he weak hits. The problem is like, I mean, not really a problem, but like Crixia has the same problem as him, right? Crixia has the same, Crixia attacks, right? Crixia attacks, and then she can weak hit too. She can weak hit too, right? Attacks all enemies, remove all buffs from all enemies. So the remove all buff part, I mean, like this can weak hit, right? So for him, for Fabian, the strip happens, but it's only like a 50% chance to remove stone skin. So before attacking, you have the chance to remove. Sorry, you have the chance to decrease the duration. So, but stone skin can stop this still. And then yeah, it's like, am I understanding that right? I think that's how it works. A little bit, not really complicated. It's just a lot going on. Hey, congrats on your first fusion. He is strong versus Odin. Cleanse the stun before his turn and can remove block damage with Petrify. Yeah, that's true. That's a good shout. Be a lot better when you pair him with Embrius. 1 million players never had a lockout champion before, and now everyone will have one. It would drastically change PvP. 1 million players. I don't know if that's true, man. 1 million players. Maybe 1 million like bot accounts. Maybe like 10,000 players. Pulled my first boy Lego from a shard Friday. Baron. I felt disappointed. Um, he hits hard. Still, he's good for PV. He's good for PVE too, just to clear waves. But I mean, seems like a lot of champions can do that nowadays. Dragon tournament epic only. Um, use Dark Kale, use Priest Ornn, stuff like that. Damon's entire speed now. Just go first. Fuck people up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gladios are made better to be Armans. Yeah, fair. Fabian is also green. How does Fabian synergize with Embrius? Counterattack mastery is insane for Fabian. He basically gets the true fear for 2 turns. Let's try Freya out. We did have Freya yesterday. I did rebuild her yesterday. So right now she's like more damage, but she's my fastest damage dealer in Stone Skin. So then she can still act as a cleanser or turn meter booster, but she is built for damage now. Well, built for damage, built for more damage, basically. Um, yeah, I was watching Scratch's showcase on Embrius yesterday, and I didn't finish the whole video, but he didn't seem super impressed. But yeah, he didn't seem super impressed from what I saw. But I don't know. I didn't finish the whole video. Maybe he performed better later on. Hello, Czech Republic. Yeah, getting rid of a Harima probably the best there. Empress is overpowered. Okay. Yeah, I read about that. That his HP burn was I'm sorry, that his strip was 100%. This is like a coding issue, right, or something? Oh yeah, no worries. Glad it was helpful. You got it wrong on the 50/50. Yeah, I saw that on the comments that somebody was saying that Saf, sorry, that Saf discovered that the coding was different or something. Not a coding issue. So who's right? So I'm hearing a lot of people doing things wrong. Saf was doing it wrong. Scratch was doing it wrong. Chat is always right, right? Chat is always right. Well, this fight went pretty good. Volcanos. Been seeing a lot of Volcanos actually. Volcanos. They will fix it. Look at Trunda. Embrace is good, not OP. Out of the box, he is above average. Need a lot to get him looking OP. 894 in live arena. My rating is 431, but Carnage is beast. Nice. Okay. How do you build your Carnage? Stone skin lethal? Chat 100% right? SS Stone Skin in his best skill damage is above average. Chat is also wrong except me. My info comes from raid mods. No, I've been hearing that it's 100%. And I read the comment from the raid mod that said it was 100%. And then I was just like shaking my head. And then I read the comment that said that Saf also found that it was 100%. So I believe that it's 100%, but it's just so inconsistent. You know what I mean? Trying to nerf was a major bummer. Hey, man, they were testing that for 6 months. They were testing that for 6 months, guys. You guys don't think that was a good fix? They were testing that for 6 months? What do you mean that wasn't a good fix? Since Ray doesn't have any consistent wording, what makes sense? The ability is the code probably right, so it's code to be 100%. I assume it's intended. Yeah, hey man, it's tough. People are giving me a lot of flack because I didn't test. They said I didn't test con properly. I was like, man, when you read the freaking skill, man, how do you test this champion properly? I was like, if I'm gonna test this champion, I might as well get paid to test it. Like, Plarium needs to pay proper testers to test their stuff, not like give people 1 day access and expect them to do something with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they're so inconsistent with all their like wording, how things work. Like, how are we supposed to like properly test stuff? Ugh. Anyways. Sometimes it's just like, oh, just tell me what it does, man. I need someone to just tell me what it does so I don't have to like fumble around with it and then try to figure out if it actually works the way I think it works. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, this guy's doing that. Okay. I guess I dumped Georgid. I can go Freya, dump Georgid, and then do Rotos, but he's just gonna go UDK. Maybe I go Ross. Ross gonna have a hard time killing this guy. Or I can go Monkey. Monkeys generally does pretty good against this type of team. Fine. Fine. Rotos? Rotos is fine. I would have to ban Georgid. Now it's depending who I want to ban. This would protect my Armans. I think I ban Georgid and then deal with this guy. Still bans it. Okay. One is submission, one is GG, yeah. Sometimes you see yeah, that's true. Armans can at least sheep, but like getting the Armans through is hard. Can't really bank on Armans getting through, you know what I mean? And sometimes like UDKs, sometimes they have resistance. So the horse not necessarily going to get through. Okay. Interesting choice for him to go right into Leorius. Um, I'll go into the increased defense right away. GG. Carnage destroys Marius. You read Corey mod message. Yeah, I did. I read that message. The mod message. They're testing for 6 months to figure out a way for Trunda to still be way above the other teams out there. Yeah, exactly. The joke, man. 6 months, my ass. Bro is pro. Yeah, look at my rating, man. 531. Mega pro. You get UDK and ban Armans, have horse to deal with all that. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, some UDKs show up with resistance and all that. But basically, if like UDK survives and stays in the fight, like the Rhodos is, yeah, I wouldn't take that risk. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take that risk if I had other options. Um, that's about it. Like if you had UDK and I pick if Rhodos and UDK both made it through, like it's a pretty big risk to pick Rhodos when I could pick like other damage dealers, right? I'm just yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Carp? You try to face me? Why are you trying to snipe me, man? Why are you trying to snipe me? There's nothing special about what my account can do. Okay, so we got three supports here. So three supports. Definitely going with the Roto. So I guess we go Sifi and Cora. What do you guys think? Should I go banner on Sifi? I've had polymorph on Sifi ever since Live Arena like started, so I never changed her ever since. So I think it's probably time to change her to banner or Ancora to banner, one or the other. Gonna ban Armans or maybe Sifi, I guess. Maybe Rotos. Rotos will be hard for him to control, right? Because he can't really control him because Sifi is here and Ancora is here. Yeah, I don't mind this. Positive affinity against most of his team. Levels 29 Fabian. Did your CP ever have accuracy? My CP has always been around 250 accuracy. Like 250 accuracy was more viable, like, a year and a half ago. Obviously now, like stat creep and all that stuff. Oh, my CP outsped his Arbiter, even with the lower aura. He has a 40 aura. I got 19 and I still outsped him. No, so much stripping and stunning. Um, Sleep you. Oh, it might be over right now. Ooh, wow. You started fusions with EOS Grid, went for Armans in more than one shard pool, and still no Armans. Ah, yeah. Armans is, he's game changer, right? One of the best. Like, Nut is there, but because Marius exists, Nut is not as crazy, I think. But Arman's hard to get a champion like that good for. Hard to get a champion that good for a fusion. When is hard mode faction wars out? Unknown, man. That what next video could be stuff that's happening this year that we never know. 5-star poly, you need accuracy to land poly. Yeah, I know. My CFI has about 250 accuracy, but like I said before 250 accuracy used to be like a little bit more viable. But yeah, so this is my CFI now. Look at this. Look at this helm I rolled yesterday. I rolled this after the stream yesterday. Because I was trying to gear out some of my champions in pinpoint. And then this piece is an ore piece. So I ored a quad, I ored the quad, whatever it was. I think it was like HP percentage or something. And then it turned into quad speed. It's my only Quinn, it's my only Quinn roll. I think. I think it's my only Quinn roll, period, but it's for sure my only Quinn speed roll. Unfortunately, no accuracy on it because but it's on a pinpoint set. But man, like, yeah, it's so good. Oh, Penta, you call it Penta? Okay, Penta sounds good. Penta sounds good. Do you have any news about the Titan event? Deck of Fate? No, no news. What's the best arena build for Mikage? It should be relentless and stone skin. So a build like this, boosted. I'm not free to play now. Disgusting. If you had a chance to start off with Marichka or Duchess, who would you choose? Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know. That's tough. Like after my many years of experience, I would say Marichka, but Duchess early game carries pretty hard. I can't imagine I can't imagine Marichka doing worse, but Duchess seems like such a hard carry because she protects her whole team with the Veil too, and then she has the active revive. I think Duchess would be better in the early game, but PJ came out with a good point about the vote on relics. He pointed out that the wand is in the standard pool, so will be pulled more often, but temporal relic is the clan relic and it's hard to get. That's a good point. You gotta think about it but I think for more normal people, average players, you have to pick the one that's immediately impactful, right? So where is that orb? This thing, right? The stagnator. The stagnator. Where is 20% to remove steel convert buffs or increase skill cooldown when landing a weak hit? I don't know. I don't know if I see this being super useful for most people. So, but the wand, I think, is generally very useful for most people, for maybe more people. I don't know. That's kind of like how I would think about it in terms of voting. If everyone were to get one and they were to get nothing ever again in their life, then maybe the wand would be better. That would be my thinking. Why so slow your Sifi? My god, man. Garlic cheater roll. Garlic cheater. What's the garlic mean? What does garlic mean? I heard that before. It's Quinn. If it were penta, it would be called quads tetras. Oh my god. I initially thought it was Quinn, but I don't know. Penta sounds easier to say. Ban him. Marichka better than Duchess. Bro didn't go to school? Yo, who didn't go to school? Stay in school, everybody. One is straight up better. I have a Hegemon with 320 crit damage. Savage sometimes can't even one-shot Arbiter. Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one with that. But yeah, me too. Hmm. Here, let's try the Sulfurion. Let's try Sulfurion. Why not? Um, I re-gear my Sulfurion to be basically as fast as he could be. He's 400 speed now with accuracy. He's 400 speed now with a bit of accuracy. So my CP also got boosted up for speed after yesterday, after rejuggling some of my gear around. Yeah, we didn't get a turn. My Mary is just not fast enough. But he has to kill both my damage dealers here. And Harima probably shuts him down a little bit. Oh, sorry, his Mikage got a turn. Oh no. Come on, pick him up. DC. There we go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Take it home. There we go. GG. The way I see it is that the sphere is more limited to get. Fair, yeah. Maybe for like a late game player, it might be better. The wand is better for sure. I just want to point out. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. Queen and Penta both mean 5. It's clearly Marichka over Duchess. I mean, if you're a brand new player, that might not be true. Duchess, I think, is better because she brings a revive because most of your stuff's gonna die all the time. But I mean, like for a late game player, Marichka might be better. Garlic cheater. Also consider you will fight against the relic consistently as well. Tim Patchy says garlic every stream. Oh, okay. Why? Garlic is what's what's the significance of garlic? Garlic's good. Use garlic in cooking. Garlic is it helps with high blood pressure and it's an anti-inflammatory, I believe. It's good for you. Good morning. I need advice on how to build Fabian. I can't win the speed race most days. My fastest champion is 370 at Arman's. If you can't win speed races, then you're going to be doing Stone Skin, right? So just make him fast, good accuracy with Stone Skin, and ride into the sunset. Placate over Duchess? Sure, yeah. For intimidating blessing. Okay. Give more than 100 rewards. Who would you put Hollowed Hilt Relic on? Would you care about the Fervor buff? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what that even does. Sulfurion is my main support now. He is OP. Sulfurion is cooking. Man, you don't lose in these battles? My account probably surpasses most people in this range, maybe. I don't know. But to me, like, this is probably low, right? Sorry, the seasonal rankings is low. Yeah, rebuilding Sulfurion was good. I think I'm gonna start using him more because people in chat were suggesting that I go for his 5-star because I can actually support paying for one more 5-star and then my 6-star Marius. So yeah, I think 5-star for Sulfurion, might be pretty good. Okay, this is a little bit interesting. We only have. He has to pick a DPS. I mean, like we could pick Rotos. I kind of want to pick Rotos. Um, gonna win the speed race. Maybe something like this. Double cleanser. Sure, let's try. Why not? We might get rid of Marius here. E-Man. Okay. Might be tough. He-Man could probably one shot some stuff, right? He could probably one-shot some stuff. Especially Necrit protected. Loser is smurfing? No, this is my account. I like raw garlic, not cooked garlic. Sometimes I throw a bulb of garlic in the oven with some olive oil and just eat it right after. It's actually pretty good. Can you wand back a wanded stun? I'm not sure. How much accuracy? Go as high as accuracy as you can. I would say at least 400. Like make him as fast as possible with at least 400. Did you try to snipe me? Did you try to snipe me, Craig? So my Encore is dead. Okay, let's go. He's protected by Necrit. Give me a turn. Kill him. Damn it. Couldn't kill him, eh? Oh, pure chance. Okay. Oh, baby, I get the extra turn. Let's go. You made your biggest mistake, sir. Your biggest mistake. GG. +2 He-Man, he can smack. Yeah. 6-piece or 4-piece stone skin. I'm about 300 with 600 accuracy, 4-piece stone skin. I think that's fine. I think that works good. You just have to be worried about lockouts, right? Can I see your Harima build? Sure, I can show you. I like onions more. They're juicy, raw as well. Yeah, onions are good. But I mean, like garlic is like legit like good for you. Onions, I think, you know, they kind of cook down and just absorb whatever they're cooked in. Whereas like I think garlic actually has like really good nutritional properties. GG Craig then. People who try to snipe any live streamer in any game are low life. The Supreme Club avatar equals 50%. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody asked for Harima. Yeah. So I did fully invest in Harima. I made her blessing from 1 star all the way to 6 star. So I did fully invest in her. She's in my second best defense base gear. My Marius is built similar, but my Marius is faster. But yeah, this is my Harima. Actually, it's pretty good. It came a long way. My Harima came a long way because it took me a long time to get the stone skin pieces to make her work. But then after Plarium started giving the personal chest for Hydra, then I started getting some better stone skin accessories to make her build work. But honestly, she came a long way. Like if you look at this build like a year ago, this build is like 5k defense, like 280k crit damage and stuff like that. Like yeah, I got the 6-star blessing, but you know, she came a long way. Do I have full faction guardians? I don't know if I have full faction guardians yet on her. I'm just gonna double check. I think Shadowkin I don't. Oh, I do. I must have got it recently. Oh, the Tatsu, yeah. I did get the full faction guardians as well. So full faction guardian, 6-star blessing, and then yeah, she looks a lot better now. 8k defense and all that stuff. She does have a relic. Oh, I gave her a cat's gaze. Yeah, the cat's gaze is very nice. But yeah, I mean it's great. Just the attack doesn't really work on her, right? But she's great. I do use her very often, so for me, investing in her is kind of like a no-brainer. And I was using her for Hydra and all that stuff as well before I got Ayasu. I basically replaced Harima with Ayasu after a while, but my Harima I was going to invest in for Arena and stuff. You can see the picks live in game. What the fuck advantage do you get sniping in raid? In raid, you don't really get too much advantage, but maybe you get like some thought process. Maybe like some people like they like have a plan, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, so then they do this, and then I will do this. Like if you're good at discussing that, then I could see how maybe listening in might be useful. I know like I was playing Hearthstone before, and in Hearthstone, sniping was a bit more common, and sniping can be a little bit, can be more advantageous, right? No idea why I got matched with you, 4,900 points. No chance. Always got a chance, friend. All right. Do you guys have a good counter for this guy? Because for me, like, he just hits hard, so I need like shields, I guess, right? That's kind of like my thinking. Hmm. After Hydra's done, I get my Mithril 170 days in. Can't wait to use her. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, congrats. Mithril is awesome, especially early. 1 key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. Congrats. Regear Ninja and did a quick battle for 1.2. Nice. Do you think they should nerf Armans? Too late, man. Too late now. They should just leave it. Like, if they nerfed Armans, like, Honestly, it just hurts. It would hurt me. I'll be like, oh, that sucks. Um, okay, so now I have to deal with my now I have to deal with Rhodos. Harima is a pretty good check, but I don't have her out. We go with Freya. Freya could be pretty good. Let's go with the Freya. The Armands. I mean, he has a pretty slow team, right? He's a pretty slow team here. Emek 9-piece protection. He will ignore shield if you get burned. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Any news on Asher buff? They said next month, so April. See, like my Sulfura wasn't able to kill his stuff. Is this just a lack of damage? Like my Sulfuran was not able to kill the stone skin. Is this just a lack of damage? Resisted? Oh, I see. Oh, what the hell? All right, it's the one-on-one. Let's see if this is gonna work. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Too strong. Yeah, how like Sulfuron couldn't burn through all the stone skin. Resisted? Stultus or Ragash are the damage dealer for live arena. I think Stultus finds a little bit more use because Stultus can deal with Rhodos, but Ragash I don't think is going to be. Ragash doesn't feel as good, um, especially in the Shadowkins because Wukong is like just better than Ragash. You need unkillable. Okay. With higher blessing, you can burn 2 and destroy SS. Okay, so I'll go for the 5-star. 5 is the target. I started playing a week ago, made it to level 34, chose Gaelic, wrong promo. Today I made a new account with download link Supreme Gaelic, already level 26. Was it worth it? I think so, yeah. I think that's good. Gaelic is just going to slow down your overall progress. Um, UDK resisted. Oh no, the streak? Yeah, we did pretty good. We started here. So we went, I don't know, seven straight wins. Oh gosh, a year ago, he's unbuilt. Don't have Lego book. No good Savage. Nothing you can do. I don't have Fabian fused yet. Like Fabian's ready, but I'm gonna wait till CBC. There's no reason for me to pull him for the champion chase, so just gonna wait. Yeah, Ragash. Yeah, there's a lot of things not, but Ragash and Stalted, like I like that comparison because they're similar, right? They both have AOE stuns. They both have self buffing. But I find like Staltis has more use. He has to be a damage dealer here. Mm, not gonna get a turn. It's gonna be tough. All right. I'm gonna probably get rid of Marius. Okay. What happens? He's gonna go first, lock us out. Maybe Marmakage gets a turn. Maybe we get the strip in. Passives locked out. Passives locked out. Whoa. Triple resist? Is that for real? I got triple resisted? Like, I didn't have like decreased accuracy or anything like that. Oh, sheep on first target. Oh, I see. Yeah. It showed three resists though. I don't know. It showed three resists. Sheep on CP? Okay. Yeah, maybe. No, you have 3 days, 11 hours for the Fabian fusion, so there's still enough time. There we go, baby. Let's go, baby. GG, baby. Yeah, it was CP. Yeah. Wukong's so damn good. Wukong is really good. Yeah. His speed aura is really important. CBC overlaps with fusion. Yep. Would you please try some fights with your damage dealers being Ragash, Georgette, Leorius, Sun Wukong, Gurgo? I'm just curious how they perform for you. Um, yeah, actually, I haven't picked Sun Wukong in a while. Like my Wukong's geared to play. He's geared to play for live arena. Um, I was thinking about putting him to 6 star because I use him so often. But lately I haven't really used him too much because I've been rotating in Rotos quite a bit, and Rotos has been doing very well for me in live arena. So I'm like, okay. So I've been leaning on him a lot. My main damage dealer is Marius, so I always pick Marius whenever the option is there. And then usually my second damage dealer is Harima. Um, because if yeah, Harima just plays really well against most things. And she's a popular, she has that passive that shuts down the demon spawns, which is pretty popular right now. And then after that, I have these two, right? I have, Taras and then Rotos. So Wukong is like my fifth that I don't really use too often. And then if I build out Carnage, he's gonna be there too. I just rebuilt my Freya, and she was working pretty well today. She did not bad. She's fast in damage gear. Um, but I want her to be fast so that she can like she's faster than most of my nukers, so I want her to be able to use the cleanse just in case. Um, and then after that, yeah, and then Wukong's there. I have Georgia too. I don't use him very often. So he's my stone skin, champion, right? My stone skin breaker or whatever. But then I'm finding more ways to like go through stone skin. Like first of all, Marius, and then now like I built out Sulfurion. So maybe less useful, right? Rotos is a balanced champion. Well, he should be. He was nerfed like a million times. I don't think Boozer in a clan that does not need to tank CBC. I no, I know, yeah. Um, Yeah. I was like, it's 30K points. I don't really want to spend it for a champion chase because there's nothing for me to really, there's no real rewards for me. So he's probably gonna go for Stone Skin Breaker, right? Show me Gaius. Okay, my Gaius not built. He's a 6-star blessed, but I pulled his blessing, so he's not built. Hmm. Uh, Wukong's my main nuker, hard carries. Yeah, I mean he's insanely good. Look at this. I think I have to get rid of Nice here. 2 revivers with Nice, 3 revivers with Lazurius, and then we try to deal with Lazurius. Ugh. Like, I much rather have Rotos, but maybe Harima can do something here. Georgia can one-shot the clown. Onru, can you try him? I use yeah, Honoru Ayasu. I use him in Hydra. He does a ton of damage for Hydra. So for me, that's where I use him. For Arena, I don't really use him because he's not built for Arena. He doesn't have Stone Skin, you know. And even if he has Stone Skin, he would probably just drop dead most of the time from a lot of things. Kill stuff. Oh, so good. Kill that CP. Oh, and provoked. GG. 6-star Lazurius, and he has the nice as well. GG. Good amount of points here. I mean, like this is pretty. This is pretty. But he's running Elva with Brimstone. You know, no blessing. Suzanne can't really take this guy as like a really super strong win. No, there's no more. Oh man. Hold on. Let me see if I got a free one somewhere. Oh damn, I got no more keys anyways. Mm, no more. Okay. 570. Both trying to intimidate the fool in the same 10. Realize Trunda has 5 4-turn cooldowns. Disappointed. Yeah, you need books for sure. Let me clarify. So we will get CVC within 3 days. So we will get points from claiming Fabian. Okay. You must claim Fabian within this timer. So 3 days, 9 hours. Um, CVC should start and this timer should be still on. So if you're, questioning whether that will happen, just watch this timer. As long as the event is still active, you can still fuse him. So if for some reason I'm wrong and CVC does not start, you know, intended time or whatever, then just fuse him. But to me, it seems like you're gonna have half a day while CVC is active to fuse Fabian. So that's about it. Yeah, I don't really buy the gems. I've never really bought gems before, but I guess since I'm streaming today, I'll do it. I never buy gems. I don't know. I just don't. Who's a champ that you have but would don't have but you'd love to have? Um, Marichka would be my most wanted void, and then Galathier would be my most wanted mythical. You need to do 15 battles min. for 50% win rate per day to reach final milestone. Sad times. I don't know if I'm gonna outspeed this 6-star temporal chains. Mm, let's try this for fun. See if Torment can do something here. Most likely, his Yumiko is not going to be in Stone Skin, so he might be susceptible to getting frozen. Pull Wukong a second time, first legendary pull as a new player. What do I do with 2 Wukongs? Put them in your faction guardian. You only need to use one. Need to net 56 points a day. Man, Plarium's so smart. 56 points a day. Can't be frozen at the start of the battle. Damn. I guess I overlooked that part. Can't be debuff under veil. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, but looks like his other teammates can be frozen. Is it over? Damn it. Look at this veil stuff. What is this veil stuff that's happening? Ooh, that cat is nasty, guys. That is a nasty cat. Just killed my whole team. Working as intended, guys. This happened the other day too. This happened yesterday on stream too. This happens. Wukong should not have went with the A2 because my Rotos was over 50% HP, right? So what he needed to do was try to stun my Rotos. He needed to A1 and try to stun him. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I was gonna get a turn, and then that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, Rotos killed the whole team. Mm, hmm. Tough. Here, maybe we'll try the Monkey Man. We'll try the Monkey Man here. Oh, he was trying to put the sheep. Fair, 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 fair. Damage Freya. Um, Is this gonna work? If I put UDK here, maybe it gives me a chance to survive more turns. I don't know. Otherwise, I go Torment. I think a Torment with the cleanser here. I don't know. Don't know if it's gonna work. Going for the throat. See how this goes. You get locked out. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. So Sophia's not a good pick here. Yep, got a bunch of champions that do nothing. Are you a Taras or Narcissus guy? Taras is better by itself. Together, I'm not sure. Together, I think Narcissus and Korra is better offensively, and then Taras Marichka better defensively. Wouldn't it be interesting if they made a champion that deals more damage based on how much damage he has received? I mean, there's a set for that, right? Fury set, and then there's that other set, the Live Arena set. Impulse, not Impulse. I forgot what the other set's called. Send a link here. I made a Google Doc spreadsheet to follow seasonal rewards path. Zeal, thank you. Uh, you can try. I don't know if links are allowed on the chat. I don't remember. Best chance was UDK. Harima only nuclear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Like put UDK there, maybe give myself enough time to for the Wukong to do something. But yeah, I made some bad. That was some bad picks because if Sulfurium was gonna get locked out, then he's gonna apply the cleanse or the block debuffs, and then Torment just doesn't do anything. So that is my bad. Leorius. Oh. Hmm. Try him again. We have until March 26th, 7 p.m., which is Wednesday. Okay, there we go. That worked. There you go. GG. There you go. So Furion, when he takes off the stone skin, that's GG. Been pretty good. Yeah, we increased our win rate by 1%. I mean, it's not an easy win rate to keep up 70, high 70s. But yeah, like these guys, like right now, I'm at what, 6,100, right? A lot of these points came after the adjustment, which is the +9 -3. So it's just easier to get points. So if I see someone lower than me, that means they've been playing less than me. Um, Doesn't mean that they have like a doesn't mean that they have like a worse doesn't mean that their account is not not strong or anything, but it just means they played less live arena than me. Free to play cup, yeah. Talking about a champ that does more damage according to how low their HP is. The damage is taken, not advising the pick. Oh, bomber here. I'm gonna get rid of the bomber. He's going for Armands probably. Oh, okay. Marius, you would deal with the bomber? Maybe. Now I lost the shields. It might be harder to survive this. How long have you been playing Raid? Um, End of 2020. So about 4 years. I want to kill the revivers, so that's what I'm gonna do. You die. You die. You die. GG. Yeah, so I've been playing end of 2020. I have two accounts. I haven't spent any money in this game. This account, so my main account, I do get creator perks. So just so you guys are aware and not gonna blame my ass off for getting creator perks. But my alt account is equally end game. It's just I don't focus on it at all or very little. So it's not as developed. This went versus a 450 season player. I mean, it's just matchmaking, right? So first they go by seasonal points, and then second, I think they go by availability, and then they go by your live arena point total. I think that's the how they decide who to match you up with. Looks like the same opening here. +4, maybe in 2030. My Rotos is my only empowered champion on both accounts. I've been playing the game for 4.5 years. He's my only empowered champion. So for a +4 champion to happen, it's probably never gonna happen, or it's gonna take forever to happen. Yeah, I guess taking away the C fee does kind of suck. My Roto's not that good, but he can run UDK. UDK is actually pretty good here against Odin and Sifi, so I don't mind picking him. Mainly, it just takes away the pick from him. No Ancora, but yeah, Narcissus is pretty nasty. This is nasty, right? But we'll try to deal with the Marius here. Why do people spend thousands of dollars on a game when they first start, then quit 6 months later? I mean, the thing is, like, the more you like, a lot of times when you spend a lot, you progress really fast, and then you get bored of the game. Also, I find that if you like, worked for every like penny in this game, you're gonna probably appreciate the game a little bit more, in my opinion. Um, just a thought. Probably over. It was almost over, and now some bad things can happen. Like my guys could be enfeebled, um, and that gives them time. Yep, there it is. He's just the immediate threat. There you go. Oh, I'm enfeebled. Oh, great. There you go. Yeah, some bad things could have happened there actually. I used the Ancora cleanse to try to get myself the turn meter boost so I can go right away. But then his block damage came in, almost saved him the entire fight. Because if he landed the enfeebles, then I can't kill his team. And then his Odin can one-shot my UDK and then bring back one of the revivers. So that match could have went really bad really quickly, even though it looked like we were like kind of in a dominating place. But luckily it didn't. Luckily nothing went bad. Stop using the cleanse. Yeah, basically I should have saved the cleanse there with the Ancora. But yeah. Oh, 20. It's escalating. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the cameras, I guess I'll invest 20 gems. Open your LA chest, see if you have new set items, or are you just saving for a reason? I'm just not ready to process it, so but yeah, we could open up some of the chests. New mic, not new mic. I just positioned it closer. Usually I have it farther away, but lately people have been complaining that my videos sound like more echoey, which is true because I'm in a room that's not really filled up. So I decided to put the mic a little bit closer, which makes it less echoey. So oh shit. Um, yeah. This thing can be like an absolute pain in the butt. More to? I don't know about more to going through the unkillable here, right? It's gonna be pretty tough. I feel like Galathier goes. He's got 3 damage dealers, and then this guy. Galathier is just gonna give him time, right? Gizmat, low level 77 account. Did I miss that? Usually lower account, they just don't have the gear. Oh, this guy's level 100, not level 70s. Oh wow, his R base is faster than my Arbiter. Sorry, he's faster than my Sifi. So this guy's got some gear. I mean, my Sifi's not super fast, anyways. But yeah, I think I'm dead. Oh, lucky polymorph. We got lucky. Yeah, we're not even getting a turn here. Trying gives man LA managed to play smite on him. Then he self buffs and triggers the smite once, plus forms and triggers smite again and kills himself. Yeah. Yeah, this one's tough. All right, let's try again. You burn explorers are always a ban when I use stone skin. What are your thoughts on these Game Leap creators that spam my YouTube feed? And what is Game Leap? I don't know. I noticed it as well. It's showing up in my feed a lot. I assume Game Leap is like maybe like a site for games um about leaping, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Um, no, it's like a game site. So a bunch of games are on the site, and then I guess they have influencers or content creators or whatever for each game. So yeah, that's about it. My thoughts, I mean, you know, they all seem new, like they all seem kind of new player-ish. So they kind of do the same content, right? They kind of make the same like top rare, top epic. You know, they make the same top 10 rares, top 10 epics every month. Or they're like, I pulled one sacred shard. I can't believe what I got. You know, stuff like that, right? Because like when you're a new account, you can't really do anything. Like, what can you really do, right? So gaming blog site like Hell Hades. You do this too? Yeah, I do this too, but I mean, they're kind of spread out. They're kind of spread out, right? Like I try not to make like the same, like obviously their content is catered to new players because they're new. Um, for me, I can make content on like more variety of stuff, but of course, like I want to try to capture as many players as I can, right? Fuck. Oh shit, he has a block revive, right? Ah, he has a block revive. Yeah, it's totally cool to have new players, new creators in the space. Yeah, that's totally cool. It's I don't I feel like they're kind of like just paid to do it kind of thing. Like here, we'll pay you like we'll pay you X dollars to do raid for 3 months, and then usually they just bounce. That's the thing, right? So they're not really contributing much to the grand scheme of everything. You know what I mean? Terminator. Shit. There we go. It doesn't feel authentic. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. But I don't know them. I don't want to say anything bad for them. Best of luck to them. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to say anything bad about it. Um, but yeah, as a consumer, because I watch videos too, that's kind of how I feel. Oh, Marius, boom. Oh, there we go. Who's he gonna pick up? Trying to go for the KO here. Because if he kills Marius with the block revive, oh, UDK clutch provoke. Yep, clutch provoke. Because I think if he block revives the Marius, then he probably has maybe a shot. It's unlikely because he has to deal with the Armans too. I'm just gonna leave him. You know, you're dead. All right, GG. Like this guy would be more evenly matched in terms of my overall arena progress. Like he has similar arena seasonal points, and then he has a much higher total arena score, which means he was playing live arena more consistently than me, at least. Not that I played live arena super consistently for the past like nine months or so, but yeah, he would be closer in line. I block any Game Leap creator, so don't ever put Game Leap in your name. I don't block any creator because it's nice to see what other people are doing. You know, as a creator myself, um, you know, I have to, you know, be aware of basically whatever's happening, right? You know what I mean? Like if you really want to dive into it, it's kind of like scouting out your, it's like scouting out, you know, what people are doing. That's pretty much it. So for me, I don't block anybody. You have an opportunity on your own to get kickback from new player promo codes. The Game Leap guys get that apparently. I don't have any. I don't have any set promo code for myself, so nobody has given me or asked me for a uh to use their promo code for anything. My mic is upside down. Is that possible? Does it sound okay? It's upside down. My son must have been playing around with this or something. I don't know. It's upside down. Yeah. It doesn't feel authentic. Yeah, I partially agree, but I don't want to say too much about that stuff. You want all the smoke. I can totally see that, but the reason I stick to CCs I know and will stay around. Yeah, that's kind of thing too. Like some people like as much as like the game is about information. Actually, for me, I feel like when I go on YouTube, it's more about looking to see how to do something or information. If I wanted to interact with if I wanted to get to know somebody's personality, it would probably be more like streaming stuff. Um, so I don't know. Would yeah, I don't. Anyways, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to say too much about if I don't have any super nice things to say, I'm not gonna say it. I can totally see the let's see drama and raid. No, there's no drama. This is what Boozer said about the Game Leap CCs. Yeah. Do you think 510 accuracy on Fabian is enough for Gold 5? Yeah, Gold 5 isn't that tough. I find a lot of people in Gold 5, the range is quite high, especially the first half of Gold 5. It's a lot easier. Game Leap Cobb seems to be here for the long run and seems to enjoy the game, but he spams top this and that champ videos. Yeah, I see his videos a lot. He's probably the one that gets the most momentum out of those Game Leap guys. Maybe Game Leap saw how well Cobb was doing, and that's why we see more of them now. I don't know. I don't know. Just a thought. I checked out the Game Leap website, and the last article they had on raid was 3 or 4 months ago. So no one's doing any active raid stuff on that website. So yeah, Cobb's entertaining. He has great energy. He plays a bunch of different accounts, I guess, and so he has a different perspective on different things. And he pumps out content. So if you like that stuff, then he's the right guy for you, I guess, right? So it's one of the few CCs I watch because seeing all the other ones with empowered mythicals and win every game is boring. Yeah, I mean, we're winning a lot today, but like I said, like, we're in the tier we're in is probably not reflective of what our account can do. What do you think about participating in the HH free to play challenge? Like the reason why I didn't do it this year is just straight up time. I just don't have time to play like a third account. And for me to like do well in it, like I have to like focus on it and stuff. And for me to like give it away after 3 months, it's not worth it, right? Because if I devote time to another account, I'm just gonna give away. I'm just taking away time from my actual accounts, like my actual free to play accounts. I'm taking away time from those accounts, which means those accounts get weaker, right? So if I just basically not played my account for 3 months, it's gonna be weak. Like you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be 3 months weaker. Um, and that's kind of it, right? Like if you're a spender, you can shut down your main account for 3 months, come back, pay a bunch of money, and you're back in the game, right? Like for me, I can't. Like you can't make up that by jumping back into it. You know what I mean? So that's the big thing. I just don't have time to. And people would, expect to see like a top. They wouldn't expect me to be on like cruise control. You know what I mean? They wouldn't expect me just like doing whatever on the account. They expect me to perform, and I would just wouldn't be motivated to perform because I know that I'm going to give this account away in 3 months. Therefore, like, why would I invest to do it? And then also to perform well in that challenge, it's not a free to play. It's not what a typical free to play person would do in the first 3 months of their account. Like they have challenges, you get points for doing it. So once you achieve those challenges, you get points, and then you do well in the challenge. But it's not necessarily what a brand new free to play player will do. So I think a lot of people watching that feel like I just don't want like I feel like they get misled a little bit. Like, oh, this guy did this in a month. Yeah, but his account is like shit for the next 3 months after that. So, you know what I mean? Like not saying that, I'm just saying like general example. But I think people like maybe have the perspective on the start of your account is maybe skewed, you know what I mean? So just my thoughts. Plarium not so hard to play for free to play players. It's more an end game thing, right? So it's not something easy you can jump into. Game Leap influencers don't really add anything to the Raid CC community that isn't already there. Honestly, them being gone makes zero difference. I mean, like I said, man, like I'm all for having new creators and all that stuff. Like I was a new creator. Like you gotta start somewhere, and the biggest thing is just being consistent. I see a lot of, good, new, consistent creators. Like, yeah, like, yeah, there's a lot. I see them, popping up. I'm like, wow, this guy's putting in the effort. I like to see the effort. The effort's great, right? Like, then, yeah, if you put in the effort, that means, hopefully good things will happen for you, right? What am I doing? Marius? He's playing Harima. See, the problem is when somebody else picks Harima, I'm kind of like strapped, right? And he has Marichka too, so I gotta pick Taras. Sorry, this is an interesting conversation. So I want to feel like I want to catch up on the chat. I dislike the new 9 3-point system. I used to farm medals bouncing up and down between G3 G4. It took me 15-20 minutes a day. Now 90 minutes a day. Oh, fuck. What's your medals at right now, JD? They're paid influencers and advertisers for the site, nothing more. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, I'm not sure if they're paid, but I feel like from some of the earlier ones that they're like paid for like 3 months or 6 months to make a channel, and then they're gone. So it's like it's really hard to, you know, reach out, have a conversation, say, hey, how's it going? Like, welcome to Raid, blah blah blah. You want to do a collab, this and that. So it's hard to develop that connection because you know that they're going to be gone. Yeah, this is a tough one. Um, Might be a spot for lockout. He even chose Duchess with no fear of me taking Harima too. I don't know. This might be tough. Yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna be locked out for sure. So let's see how well we do. Sorry, let me get to the fight and then we'll do some back to the chat. Yeah, I don't want to dissuade any new creators and stuff. Like we all started somewhere, right? It's important to accept and encourage new creators. What do I need to do first? I need to kill this Marichka first. See what I can do here. Okay, can't do anything there. Shut him down. Should probably double check. Cheap. Cheap on everybody except for Marichka. Shit. So everybody's locked out. I wish they gave like a lockout. They should put like lockout counter or something, you know what I mean? Or show duration on your skills. Like that would be nice, right? Like if they showed us duration on like our own skills, that would help. Like help us. Mythicals are lockout counters. And Feeble's nice here. Can't really afford to lose a single champion right now. Marius is gonna kill everybody, and then I don't know. It's gonna be tough with this Marius. I can't afford to get sheeped either. That would be really bad. Should get the shield. Should get the shield back on the warlord. There we go. Yeah, yeah. This is yep. This is how we're probably gonna lose. Yep. 6-star sheep, 6-star sheep, 5-star sheep. Holy cow. Doing not doing anything. Not doing anything. Marius shutting me down. Or the Harima shutting me down, I guess. Start like killing something. Yeah, thought maybe I could sneak a turn in with the Warlord, but didn't work out. Oh, right into his cleanse turn. Man, can't catch a break there. Oh, not cleanse. Sorry, his heal turn. Oh, maybe he didn't have the cleanse there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is a not so interesting fight. Taking a while here. Literally doing no damage. I guess the good thing is that the Marichka doesn't have the sheep, so she can't be targeted at least by the sleep, but yeah. Are we gonna lose the warlord here? Oh, still alive. Damn it. The life harvest really being a bit of a pain here. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to come through here. Okay, we finally killed somebody. And then the big heal and yeah, life harvest on a long fight, it really messes you up. Like, look at this. My warlord is such low health. Luckily, he's enfeebled, but like he can't survive a hit anymore. Yeah, he can't survive a hit anymore, and like my Marius can't kill like a single one of his champs. My Marius can't kill a single one of his champs with the E2. Yeah, there you go. All right, GG, GG. I tried. I tried. All right. Sorry. Let's see here. I mean, I don't know. Harima, Marichka, Duchess, and my Marius couldn't plow through. Okay, sorry. Sorry, let's catch up on chat here. Game Leap wanted to invite me on their team, but I rejected. Oh, really? They reached out to you, Buggy? Cobb used to be a WoW CC and did WoW PvP videos. Okay. You don't need help from them? Oh, I didn't know that they helped you. I assume they all helped. I assume the Game Leap does the thumbnails and stuff for everybody because everybody has the same thumbnails. You spent 1K on the game, level 79. I'm considered low spend. 1K? Depends how long you're playing. Like, you're playing like, I would say if you're playing like 2 years, you're probably low spend. Like to me, like this game is just a like a form of entertainment. If you spend like I'd say like $1 a day. I would consider that pretty low spend. Like $30 a month. Like that's low spend to me. You leaving your seasonal rewards blinking is like a pet peeve. Yeah. Okay, let's click it. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna click the energy yet. This. Oh, I get a thing. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna click. I'm not gonna collect the energy yet. So what do we get? We got two more fights. Let's finish off the fights and we'll see what we get. 2025 seems shit. More free to play smurfing. More like free to play smurfing. 3 months is too long. To be honest. First month, everyone is interested. Then after the first month, you notice nobody really. 3 months is too long. I mean, in 1 month, I think it's too. 1 month is just pure RNG, isn't it? Like 1 month. Fabian's your first fusion. How long does it actually take? Usually take between fusions. There's usually a fusion once per month. So I guess we banned Gizmat. Do you want to check that spreadsheet? I don't have time to do it right now. Karen is new and she's cool. Okay, maybe I'll check her out. I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you guys watch content creators, it's all guys, right? Mostly guys. So having like female perspective, it's actually interesting. Like because it's not something you see. So I'm more than interested to hear what a female playing this game is interested in, I guess. Um, but yeah, that'd be cool. That's something different right away. That's obviously can attract your attention. He did the right thing. More creators, more potential customers, but it's hard to compete with the guy who have shed a large amount of time and commitment to their followers. You know, like in life, I guess. Same thing in life, I guess. Having like committing to like spending the most time on something does not necessarily give you um the desired result that you want, if that makes sense. This filthy carnage guy. Yeah. 3 damage dealers and Odin. I think the relic procced already. And I'm not gonna get a turn out of this freeze. That freeze probably won in the game, maybe. Yeah. All right, GG. Yeah, that's a tough one. But 2 losses in a row? Damn, I'm paying gems for this? My medals are getting used right away, working on faction wars right now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair, yeah. But however, I enjoy your content. Okay, cool, thanks. Area bonus level 317. Yeah, I'm slacking here. I honestly I have not kept up with my live arena stuff for a long time. Like if you look at my I did 100 battles, but you look at my general 3,000 only. You know what I mean? So, and I've mostly stopped for like the last 9 months. Why don't you announce you're live on your Discord? It automatically uploads that I'm live, so I don't need to announce. Mythical's a locked out counter. Okay. PCs are always welcome, but I'm the instance of Game Leap crew. In the instance of Game Leap, it felt very manufactured and bland. Basically, it was an infomercial for Game Leap and their way of doing things. They've been consistent with it, so let's see what happens. I hear mythicals are lockout counters, and yet my mythicals can transform when locked out. I love the wand. Wand is great, yeah. Isn't Sigmund the only one who you can't control? Uh, you love it when it happens to your team. I face full team with nice. 3 of my CC champs don't do anything. Okay, you helping each other out. That's good. I've been free to play for so long. What is stopping you from spending? There's no need for me to spend, to be honest. Like this game I play, I do everything I want in this game without spending. And there's nothing in this game that I really want to do that spending will help. Like I couldn't get Narcissus last year with my void shards because I pulled just before Narcissus came. That was very sneaky because then they had a 25 like 15x Yumiko and I pulled for Yumiko for my mercy. Um and I missed Narcissus. And Narcissus was the only time where I thought like, man, I need this. Like this guy would be like the meta changer, right? This guy deals with Taras Marichka and all that stuff. And you know, if I couldn't spend for Narcissus, I'm not gonna spend. Like I would Narcissus would probably been the only time that spending kind of made sense, but I didn't want I wasn't gonna spend for that. So there's no reason for me to spend at all in this game. I can do myself. Thumbnail's not that hard. I enjoy the thumbnail. Like it's fun for me. Who's your favorite champ in terms of design? Minus Tree Shield not. I don't know. Design is so many. They start once per month, but feels more frequent due to it's less than one per month. Are you doing any champ training for the event? Just for the fusion stuff. I'm gonna skip most things. Just busy. Training is one of the ones that I don't really like either. One more loss and you get a bot? Oh, yeah, it's true. You think Faction Wars area bonuses work? Yes, they're confirmed to work. So if you do the Faction Wars here, they're going to be confirmed to work for hard Faction Wars. You did 7,000 fights. Yeah, mine is super low. Like I said, I skip most days. I usually just do one just for my dailies. I don't even do 5 per day. Usually my most wanted champ would be Galathier. Non-mythical would be Marichka. What would be your focus after building a good clan boss team? Just progress. Faction wars probably, and then faction wars after you do faction. While you're doing faction wars, you should be building up champions, and then you should be focusing on Doom Tower. Climbing up Doom Tower is important because you get a lot more free resources, and then obviously getting to Dark Phase is really important because then you get free lethal gear, right? That's really important. And then obviously faction wars at the same time. Hydra is really important too. Getting Mithrala is going to help you out big time. So you can do a little bit in Hydra. That makes sense. Chimera, I mean, do whatever you can, but Chimera will be easier later, I think. You think you need less champion requirement, but more specific champion requirement. It'll get easier later, but do you think the Fabian Soul event starts soon? No idea. My guess is it's going to be a Hero's Path next weekend. Probably shards plus training or shards plus dungeon diving. That would be my guess. And it's probably going to be a heavy one. It's probably going to be like 20 sacreds. That'd be my guess. Like points wise, 20 sacreds probably. It's going to be heavy. And then I think something big's going to happen at the end of the anniversary. I think something big's going to happen. Like April 2nd, April 1st, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe April 4th. But I think that week something big is probably going to happen because usually they have 2 weeks in between the fusion, so then they can squeeze in a Titan event. And there's no reason why they wouldn't squeeze in a Titan event for Fabian because Fabian's so good. So I think maybe they got something that had time constraints that they had to do. I don't know. That's my guess. Logical thinking. 2025, you're free to play now. Congrats, man. Congrats. Can you try for fun with Epic only or Rare Team? I mean, that would just be losing a game. I don't know. Spend 2024 some cash, but yeah. Can you try for fun? My favorite champ is Thor, strong and good looking. Yeah, Thor's great. Great as a fusion as well. Hard dungeon, especially FK. Hi Lazar, how are you? Bet soul stones will be included. Hard to say, soul stones. I mean, they're doing the boost with soul stones on Monday. I don't think it's going to be included, but if they include it, it's going to be. I mean, they could include it. Why not? They could include it. Three things, but it's going to be shards. If it's going to be next weekend, it's going to be shard related. And then they could have a secondary component, soul stones. But probably going to be divers, stone, divers and shards, or training and shards. That'll be my guess. I gotta take Mikage. I'm sorry, I gotta take Harima away from Mikage just in case. Harima checks me pretty hard sometimes, like because I don't really have a super good counter to Harima. Like I can't take Rotos. Yeah, like this seems like a pretty tough spot. Ally attack, ally attack. Like you definitely don't want Siegfried in here, right? Like his A1 hits super hard. I'm gonna go with the Rotos here. I'm probably gonna get rid of Siegfried and then try to deal with the oh, okay. I don't know. Why would you leave? Why would you leave? You got a pretty good squad going on. You didn't have to leave, but mm, did you do the arena challenge? No. It's no time, man. It's no time. Like I literally came back from Japan last week. And I've just been like spending the week catching up. I've been like super jet lagged as well. So I've been like sleeping in the middle of the afternoon, waking up super early, like 2 a.m. and like just struggling to get through the day. Hey, cry. Hey, cruising. What's up, man? Fearsome presence in real life. What's up, dude? Oh man, we got a live arena master here. Are you playing live arena right now? You must be. The live arena masters in the house, guys. Cruise in. Open those live arena gear chests. Okay. Is Arbiter worth grinding for? Yes, definitely. Definitely worth it. All right. So, did you guys get this? Did you guys get this? You know, okay, I was gonna make like a meme video or a short on this, but like this is like kind of insulting, don't you think? It's like, oh, sixth anniversary merch. And I was like, you've been quarterly invited to celebrate raid. I was like, oh, perfect. They're gonna send me like free merch. Like, I wouldn't mind a free raid cup or a free hoodie or anything like that. And then you open it and it's basically telling you to come buy merch. And I was like, how embarrassing is this, man? Like, give us like a 10% discount or something. Why is this? We already know there's merch. You made an announcement about it in game already. Why do you have to send a freaking like inbox thing for this? And then I read that, I was like laughing. I was like, yo, there's nothing here. I was like laughing. But anyways, I was gonna make a video about it, but no big deal. It's our birthday. Give us money. I know, eh? Oh, we do have to get some gear stuff. Okay, let's go check it out. Uh, okay. Uh, what do you guys think about this new set? I think it's too weak. I think it's too weak, man. I think a nine piece should just ignore. Like, just ignore. But I get that if they put ignore here, this would make the 6 and the 4 piece kind of useless, right? So they can't put just straight ignore on the 9 piece. Um, I don't know why. I just don't think this set is strong enough, right? Like you have this set that is strictly for PvP. This is strictly a PvP set, right? Um, but you have Merciless, which is probably easier to farm, I guess, and is works for PvE and PvP, and it's probably equally as good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I spend my gems on masteries. Your first mastery is probably Rebirth is better. Okay, yeah, Rebirth looked interesting. I also thought it was a little bit weak in terms of just reading it, but I could see like how it could be a little bit more busted in some people on some champs. Sorry, total scam. Yeah, I was gonna get something special, but you got scammed. What do you think of the new champ Axe Tuskor? I don't think he's super relevant, but it depends. It depends on your roster, right? Put on Hegemon with cracking roots. Yeah, sure, I can see that. I mean, Hegemon is kind of like specific play already. So Rebirth, this is Rebirth. Grants 10, like this resistance value, like just to be straight up, like needs to be double what accuracy is, right? You know what I mean? Resistance on sets needs to be double what accuracy on sets is. So pinpoint right now is already plus 20 for one piece. Resistance needs to be like plus 30 or plus 40. Otherwise, no one's going to run resistance. Um, like resistance is just not viable when it's 1-to-1 against accuracy, right? So I don't like the resistance set right away. The resistance stat um, grants 10% HP and 10% turn meter to allies revived by the wearer. I mean, okay. And speed. The speed's good. Place block debuff on wearer for one turn when an ally is killed. Oh, sorry, block damage. That means it's gonna try to guarantee the revive. You know what they should have done? They should have done block damage and reset cooldown skills. That would be pretty cool. That'd be really strong on a 6 piece. Put block damage and reset the wearer's skills. I mean, now you can like that'd be really strong. And then 20 resist, 12 speed, decrease the cooldown of any revived ally skill by one turn. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Should all of us just save energy assuming we will need it next week for Hero's Path? Um, for me, like my energy is actively managed, so I always spend down my energy. I don't save. What I do save is gems. I save inbox energy. Um, but I don't actively stack energy because I lose. If you stack energy, that means you're losing 480 energy per day from natural regenerated energy. 480 energy can go towards your account, making it stronger, getting more resources, getting more silver, whatever, right? So that's what you're giving up by stacking up energy. So if you stack energy for a week, you're losing masteries on one champion. That's what I'm saying. And you're losing a million silver, this and that. Um, but it might be easier for you to do one event. Yeah. So it really depends. It really depends. It really depends. I mean, if you want to forego your 1 week of progress and just make sure you want to complete one event, um, then maybe saving up, a couple thousand energy might be the play. Because you're not able to get a couple thousand energy in a day or something, or 2 days or 3 days or whatever. But yeah, it depends how active you are in the game. Uh, Champ train rewards good enough. They are pretty good. I mean, there's a primal shard there, right? There's a primal shard here. Like I would chase that. Oh, Cruisin just woke up. Nice, nice. Um, yeah, so there's the 4-day training event. I mean, I like the top rewards here, right? Like the better rewards. Primal Shard, the stone, especially with the 2x boosted stone coming, and then these, 10 big essences. They're important. They're important for, late game accounts, right? To stack these up. But this is expensive. Like it's expensive. No legendary book here for you guys, so it's expensive. They know what they're doing, right? They're putting the bait prize here at the really really high. So you guys notice that usually this immortal soulstone is like somewhere here, like before 10k. Like sometimes this is before 10k, and this time it's 12k. Like they know what they're doing, right? Rebirth looks OP for Galthier. Yeah, that'd be too OP. Yeah. I mean, if you don't need to do any events that you don't need to do, then and you struggle to finish events, then definitely consider not, just saving your events, saving your energy, right? Holy cow, I still have an ancient shard. I didn't pick up all the ancient shards yet. Sorry, are we done with live arena? I think so. We had a pretty bad beat here. Didn't do too good. 75%. Yeah. 615. Oh, sorry, we're checking out the gear. I haven't deleted any of the gear yet. Like this is trash, 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 trash. I mean, oh, this is good. It's a 5-star piece. It's not even the good, but it's just the best. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not looking, I'm not expecting to get any of these sets anytime soon. So, you use Georgian live arena? No, I don't. We played like 20 live arena fights today. I didn't use Georgia once. 75% win rate solid. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good because I'm pretty low, right? So, it's pretty good. Good for that. So, my most wanted soul. 6-star Marius. Just get it out of the way. That'll be the best. Because I'm saving up for the soul, but it's just taking a long time to get it. Like what month is it now? It's March. I've had Marius since September, and he's only a 3-star. I have the resources already, but I can't. He's not showing up in the shop. So yeah, he's only 3-star. I had him since September, and it's March now, end of March. So 6 months, 3 stars. Feels sad as hell, man. Worth spending ores? Yeah, maybe. Just because of scarcity. Like they're scarce items, but I'm not gonna spend ores on them until until I need it, I guess. But actually I don't think I have that many ores. Yeah, I have 51 and seven of the red ones. Like, look at this. Like 5-star pieces. Like let us convert this into the big ones. That'd be nice. For early game account, is Kaja worth building? And give it my best speed and block debuff for PvP. Wish I had Timid. Kaja's good. Kaja's good by herself. She doesn't need Timid. Check shop is reset. Maybe today is the day. Oh, true. Oh, I already checked. I usually check right away. I usually check right away. I'm super on top of the checking. I never miss the check. Yeah, I never miss the check. Check the accessories. Okay. There's accessories. Oh yeah. Hey guys, here's an attack ring for you with no attack stat on it. Here's an HP ring with no HP. Here's an HP ring with no HP. Here's an attack amulet. Yeah, this is looking real worth it, guys. Here's a resistance banner. Okay, an HP amulet. This is the only one that's kind of useful, but it's a damage set, so I need crit damage amulet. So that's it. A lot of nothing. What is the best counter pick for Odin? Um, for me, I like Ancora, because she takes away the stun from your takes away the stun from your damage dealer. And UDK works pretty good too against Odin's big slam, Odin's A3 slam. So it will go right into UDK, and then he can at least give you some time. At least give your team a little bit of time. How is the champ Dune Harold Zaharis? Oh yeah. The barbarian. She seems like an okay support. Wait, is she? Yeah, Zaharis. Sorry, it's a he. Debuff spread, buff spread. This one could be good. So before attacking, you have a chance to steal all the buffs from one enemy and then apply the buff spread. This can be really strong, right? Because you steal the buffs from like a nuker and then you spread it on your whole team. This can be really good. And then he also brings intercept and then block debuffs and increase speed on a 3-turn cooldown. So, and then increase accuracy at the start of the turn, 3-turn. He's decent. Speed in all battles, he's decent. But where would you use him, right? I guess he's for arena. He's supposed to be for arena. So I guess maybe if you like make him go first, if you make him go first, build him with accuracy, he gets plus accuracy on himself, and then he can maybe mess up your opponent by stealing something and then buffing your whole team. I don't know. That's probably the play. 108 base speed is decent enough, right? If free to play, how long is it gonna take to get Lydia? Um when I was playing, we didn't have Sylvan Watcher and Shadowkin. We didn't have these two factions. And I got Lydia day 300 roughly, and I was kind of slow on it too. I only sped up because they announced the Shadowkin faction, and then I was like, okay, I need to speed it up. But so I probably could have got it like a little bit faster, maybe like 250 days. But I was playing pretty hard, so it took me. So nowadays with two more factions, like it could easily take you guys like year and a half. Yeah, it's unfortunate. What they should do is like they should probably give away like a free Sylvan Watcher. You know what I mean? Like a login Sylvan Watcher. Like kind of how like they gave like a free. They gave away Ninja for free, right? Ninja's free. Like there are some promo codes where they're giving away Karato. Um, who else? Yeah. Anyways, they should do some freebies for Sylvan Watcher just to help people finish it. Like, yeah. How often will the game offer free legendaries like Alice? Yeah, 2 or 3 times. Yeah. They've been doing it roughly every 3 or 4 months. Increased speed should be good. Can you show how much speed you have on each champion in the clan boss team? Okay. I don't have any clan boss bonuses, so this is just whatever speed. 196, 168. The Mytha is 290. Seeker is 184. Eris is 261. Now, the big thing with this team, if you have exactly the same champions as me, the big thing you have to focus on is the difference between your seeker speed and your slow DPS. So the difference, like for example, my Geomancer is 168, but your damage dealer might not work at 168. I'm just saying that because they do calculations based on your base speed, and because yeah, so they do calculate, there's a calculation, and the difference between your low DPS and your seeker need to be a certain value difference. So I would recommend looking up some notes on this clan boss team. I don't remember everything off the top of my head, but there is a specific thing that needs to happen between your slow DPS and the seeker speed. There is a little bit of wiggle room with the speeds for Eris and Demitha, not too much. This one has the most wiggle room, I think. Like he can be like 185 up to like 200 maybe, somewhere around there. But anyways, yeah, it's a very popular build. It's called Myth Fu. Yeah. Why are you at 59 stars on Shadowkin? I don't know. I just didn't bother finishing it up, I guess. You got Lydia 7 hours before they put Shadowkin Crypt in the game. There we go. They should give a Lego for every faction. Yeah, they should. They should. They should give, honestly, I was thinking, I was like, okay, faction wars, blah, blah, blah. They should really give like milestone champions, like to help you finish the faction. Like on like stage 14 or something, you beat the boss and you get an epic champion. How hard is it for the game to give you a freaking epic champion? Give a champion here. And if you finish 21, give a champion here so that they can go to hard mode and stand a chance. You know what I mean? Like give them a bone. Like, how about give a rare champion here, stage 7, give an epic here, stage 14, give a legendary here, stage 21. They don't need to be like insane legendaries. You know what I mean? Like Shadowkin. Like for Shadowkin, you can just give like some piece of junk, like I don't know. Who's a complete piece of junk here? Uh, Kind of nobody. Like here, this person. But of course, like this doesn't count. But you know what I mean, right? Like just give a champion away, right? Like it doesn't have to be like an insane champion, but just champion that helps people out. Akage kind of free. I mean, people will argue what is free and what is not free. Free means they do nothing and they give it and they put it in your hands. That's not even true. For login champions, you have to log in. So how is that free? Not everybody gets it for free. You know what I mean? But some people will argue that in-game stuff is not free, right? Like they'll be like complaining because if you like Akage is not free, Rosin's not free, like Arbiter is not free, Lydia's not free, Mithril is not free. They'll argue that those are not free because they're not given to you in your hand. A login champion is not free. You literally have to log in for 5 or 7 days or whatever. 7 days, sorry, to get that champion. It's not free. So free is only free when it's convenient to you. Basically, when speaking to those people that think that Lydia and Arbiter and Mithril are not free, it's only free when it's convenient to you, right? Like there's not many things that is given to you in your hand. Like you show up in raid, you don't play raid for a month, you show up in raid and there's a free champion in your inbox. That doesn't happen, right? Nothing in this, like you have to do something in this game to get free stuff. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like what do you think about this argument here? How would you build Dawn Caller Sabbatha? Just fast, fast with high survivability, right? Not a bad champ. It's a reviver. Got the plus defense plus attack here. Make her fast, right? Also has a heal, so she can benefit from speed, get the revive back, get the buffs back. And not a bad champ. Not the best epic ever. I was seeing some of those headlines, best ever. I'm like, nah. There's so many good epics. Take 7-day login as free. Demitha would be a good free hero. Demitha 316, Seeker, Eris, 2 DPS. Um, Speeds will depend, right? What you are running, like your 2 DPS. Like, do you have a speed aura? You could lower your speeds if you have a speed aura. Maybe you're running Deacon. Deacon Armstrong's pretty good. Can definitely lower the speeds on your team. People like to complain all those champs are free. I do like that they give away the 5-star soul. Well, they don't really give it away. You still have to log in and do stuff. Those souls are not free because you have to earn those souls by playing the game, actually. Lady etc. are surely free. You just gotta play the game for a certain amount of time. After a certain progression level, you have her. These sorts of games, free as anything, you do not have to use real life money to get. Nothing is truly free, even if it costs you time. There you go. Yep. There you go. There you go, man. Okay. I think we're pretty good here. Gonna be done for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. You guys making the stream super, super fun. Sunday. Hopefully you guys have a great end to the weekend and all that. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing maybe some more streams, impromptu, but I usually stream during CBC. Make sure you guys drop on by for some of that. Probably get a news drop tomorrow on Monday, so stay tuned for all of that. Yeah, appreciate you guys very much. Let's go. Let's see. Can you make a video where you pass clan boss brutal with only rare heroes? I mean, that's definitely doable. You need a poisoner, HP burner, decrease attack, and then war master on everybody, and you're good. It's, you know what I mean? It's not difficult. And then lifesteal. If you have lifesteal, go farm. If you don't have lifesteal, go farm dragon for lifesteal sets, or farm campaign for lifesteal sets, just to fill the sets. And then yeah, you're good. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate you all. Thanks for the conversation and all that. Did pretty good in live arena, but we'll probably struggle pretty soon. I'd say we have another week of good times, and then we'll start struggling. Have a good Sunday, everybody. Take